Alright, what's good, y'all? So today's Ocho Opinion, we're gonna be talking about dark skins versus light skins. Now, do I have a preference? Mm, I don't necessarily have a preference, but I have to admit that I am light skin biased, and I only have to admit that because of my track record. So of all the girls that I've admittedly been in a relationship with, and even the ones that I've been real public with, most of them have been light skin or brown skin, but that does not mean I'm opposed to dark skinned women. You know what I'm saying? I used to be, but now I just attract light skinned women, even though now I'm attracted to dark skinned women also. But I love them all at the end of the day. But that's not really what I want to talk about as far as this topic goes. So what I really want to talk about was first of all, the whole construct of dark skin versus light skin is terrible, and it's detrimental to the advancement of black people. And it's really detrimental to the advancement of black women. And this is how. Nobody gives a fuck about dark skinned and light skinned niggas. I mean, past the extent of your level of savagery. Light skinned niggas are assumed to be less savage than dark skinned niggas. That's where the line goes as far as bias for skin color and black men. Dark skinned niggas are more prone to rob you. Light skinned niggas might just finesse your ass. You know what I'm saying? But for women, it's like because of the way that I observe women to internalize everything, it's like when the media portrays light skinned women to be more beautiful, when even in places like India where most of the indigenous women are darker skinned, the advertised beauty is light skin. That creates an ideal of superiority within the light skinned population, and a feeling of unworthiness, I suppose, or anger, if not unworthiness, within the darker skinned population. And you know, I find myself oftentimes categorizing the things that people do by their skin color, which is a terrible habit, but it's kind of something that what I'm saying, I'm just inherently forced to acknowledge because that's just the way that what I'm saying, that's just the way that I've kind of been grown, kind of way that I've been growing, basically, because everybody does it. We all do that shit. We've been doing it for a while, but since I've been paying attention to that, what I noticed is that we all follow that shit. Like darker skinned niggas that I know try to be tougher, and light skinned niggas that I know try to be smoother, and light skinned girls that I know, they really do be trying to rack up messages. And it's crazy because on the outside, if you don't really think about it, it looks like the stereotypes are right because y'all are doing this. But to me, I feel as if it wasn't really like this a long time ago because when our generation was shorties, we didn't really give no fuck, consciously at least, about dark skin and light skin. But the way that shit is now, like motherfuckers give a fuck and they care about that shit. And so you can expect to be right when you guess that a light skinned girl gonna have hella messages. You know what I'm saying? We kind of just support and refortify these stereotypes because it's a cycle. You know what I'm saying? And I could easily bring Willie Lynch into this, but you all should know about Willie Lynch, and that's 300 fucking years ago, and his ass guaranteed that that shit was gonna last. And here we are being dumb as hell and making sure that this old ass, dead ass, bogus ass, but albeit smart ass cracker then, you know what I'm saying, imposed upon us unknowingly. And now I feel like since we know this shit, motherfuckers should work on not you know what I'm saying, not trying to segregate ourselves based off of skin pigmentation. Because at the end of the day, our entire fight with white people is over the fact that skin pigmentation doesn't matter. So how the fuck can we do that shit within our own community? And I feel like that about that shit, but do not extrapolate that to other shit because as far as violence goes, that's some whole different shit. But you know what I'm saying, I feel like we just can't, we shouldn't do that shit within our own demographic because you know what I'm saying. At the end of the day, it's like nobody is trying to fuck with us except for us. So why are we trying to destroy us if already everybody else on that same wave? You know what I'm saying? We the Joneses and shit. But that's the ultra opinion on dark skins versus light skins. That shit is detrimental and irrelevant, but at the same time it is relevant. We just gotta stop using that shit as a means of judging each other, cause it's a terrible scale at the end of the day. But yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna flip flop between social issues and real issues. And you know what I'm saying? Drop me a dime or something to talk about. And yeah, subscribe at the bottom, cause I do this shit. Fuck you talking about.